Elizabeth and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Today we have a Chanel unboxing. I don't do a lot of Chanel unboxings anymore. I cannot stomach their prices anymore. They're just so expensive for what they are. So I don't do a lot, but there are often things that pop up on the resale market and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll have that, thanks. So I have a item that came from the resale market in this box, and then I have also recently been on a whole beauty thing and I have many Chanel beauty items to unbox as well. I will do the item first, and then those of you who aren't interested in the beauty can just switch off and leave. But if you are interested in beauty, I've got several things to unbox for you guys. So let's have a look. So this is a item that came from the Lux Theory. So Rod at the Lux Theory is amazing and fantastic and wonderful. I strongly recommend him. I have no worries at all with the authenticity of his items. He is fantastic to work with. He's great at hunting down items that you're after, and I trust him implicitly. So if you are after items in the resale market, you can trust Rod at the Lux Theory. I will put all his details in the description box down below. He knows my collection quite well. A lot of my Chanel collection he was instrumental in helping me find. So when this item came up, he's like, hey, are you after this? And I was like, yeah, I am. That's fantastic. So he helped me get it. It's come in this box. He's given me an extra little camellia here because he knows I collect the fabric camellias. I've got a whole heap of them down there. And I love the fabric ones. I miss the fabric ones a lot. Now we have the paper ones, and this one's paper. They're so different. So yes, the paper ones are much more sustainable, but the fabric ones are just so much prettier, and I feel like they last longer. And yeah, so he's been kind enough to give me both. Now this comes in a white box. I'm wondering if when the purchaser purchased this, they got it in Paris, because isn't Paris the only place you can get the white packaging? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to Paris later in the year and I desperately want to shop at their flagship store so I can get the white packaging and buy a few things. It's the one exception to the I'm not buying a lot from Chanel spiel at the beginning. I will from Paris, but do we think this came from Paris because it came in the white box? It's got the black bottom, but it's got the white top, and Rod has been kind enough to package this back up for me. So let's open it up and see what I got. Very excited. So in the box, open. And Rod actually couriered this out to me. So even though it wasn't an overly expensive item, he was kind enough to courier it to me. So he's given me a little card in there, which is thank you from the Lux Theory. Dear Meredith, thank you for your continued support. This item, and I won't tell you what it is, will be perfect to match something else you have. There's a hint. Can't wait to watch your unboxing. And he says, P.S. how special is this Rue Cambon packaging? So there you go. It is the white packaging from Rue Cambon. So thanks, Rod. I will keep this box because it is special packaging. Okay, so looks like this. I'll take it out. There is the care booklet there that came with it, and it has all the bits and pieces. So I don't have the receipt. I don't care about the receipts. I know a lot of people want a full set and that includes a receipt. I don't care. And I trust Rod when he says it is authentic. He would never sell anything that he did not believe was authentic, and he has his items authenticated also. So no worries there. All right, so it comes in this dust bag. So it is an SLG, obviously. And if we open it up, we have the rose gold card holder from the 17B collection. So if we all look up here, we have the rose gold mini, which is one of my favorite Chanel bags. And we now have the matching card holder. So obviously my bag is in chevron and the card holder is in quilted, but these two are the same color. Are they throwing the same color on? I think the light is showing them as two different colors, but they are actually the exact same colors. Hopefully the lighting there is showing you they are the exact same colors. So this is the matching SLG to the bag. I love this bag. This bag for me is a neutral. It is rose gold. It's metallic, it throws lots of different colors, but for me it suits so many needs. It's not beige, it's not pink, it sits somewhere in between, and it's caviar, so it's super hardy. I took this to New York with me. I used it constantly in New York, no color transfer, no worries about it. It's a great bag as far as I'm concerned. So to have the matching card holder, I'm really happy about it. So this has a like a it's not mother of pearl, but it's like a, yeah, I suppose it's like a bit like mother of pearl inlay to it. So it's like this creamy inlay. It's not all metal, so that's really beautiful, and it's a different detail to the clasp, which is just plain silver. So this actually has gold accents around it, and this bag has silver hardware on it, all of which matters not at all. It also comes with the authenticity card, so we know that, well, we assume therefore that it is authentic, but I'm sure it is. And this one was made in Italy. But I love Chanel card holders. I find it really hard to move away from a Chanel card holder if I'm using a card holder. I find them really pliable, like really easy to get cards in and out of. They're cushioned enough that they offer a little bit of protection, but they're still very, very slimline. So I've got lots of card holders. I find it so hard to move away from the Chanel ones. I have a lambskin one that I'm not overly fussed on, which I might sell, but the caviar ones, I love them. And yeah, I have yet to find one from a different luxury house that I love as much as my Chanel, which brings me great pain, but they do make a fantastic card holder. So I'm super happy to have the set. I have told Rod that his mission, if he sees one, is to get me a matching one for my emerald green mini, which I also love. So if I ever get the opportunity to get a card holder in that emerald green, I will most certainly be all over that. So that's my little SLG that I got from Chanel. All right, let's do the much makeup that I've gotten recently. So I've been on a few shopping expeditions recently. So let's have a look. So this was all purchased yesterday. Oh, there we go. And then this was purchased, some of this was purchased in Brisbane when I went to Brisbane to see Dale and go to the store opening for Louis Vuitton up there. And I just haven't had a chance to unbox it yet. So let's get everything out. Goodness me. All right, so first off, if you buy things in store at Chanel, especially if it's a Chanel specific concession or Chanel store, beauty store, they will generally give you samples. So at Brisbane, I specifically asked for mascara samples and they were kind enough to provide them for me. So this is just the Le Volume de Chanel mascara in black. This mascara, I love this mascara. And in fact, I think there's a full-size one of this mascara in here. But I love the samples. So I love different mascaras. I will mix and match my mascaras regularly. I've got 5 or 6 on the go at any one time. We all know mascara does not have longevity of life. It's like 3 months and you're supposed to throw it out. To be fair, I will sometimes push mine out to 6. When I start to get itchy eyes after I've worn it, I know that I've pushed it too far. So you're supposed to throw it out every 3 months. A whole thing of mascara will never be used for me. It just won't. I'm going to throw it out before I get to the end of it. I love samples. So if I'm traveling, I'll take sample sizes, especially if I'm only going for like one night or a couple of nights. A sample size mascara will last you a few applications, so that's fine. I would love to see fashion houses sell the sample size mascaras in like jars. So you buy like a jar of 10 or 20 sample size mascaras. It would allow you to then buy different types of mascaras, and the sample size, if it goes off in 3 months, you're probably not going to last that long anyway, like if you're using it. I would love that. And different houses make different types of mascara. So for example, Chanel might have 5 different formulas of mascara. If they sold you sample sizes, like a jar of 20 mascaras, 5 different types, so you're getting, you know, 4 of each of those types of mascara. It A, exposes you to different types of mascaras and gives you a chance to try them, and B, you don't ever get to the point where you've wasted so much mascara and thrown it out. So I love sample sizes. Please somebody do that. I would pay the extra money to have all the sample sizes in a nice recyclable packaging. Like, fantastic. I'm all about that. That's my soapbox issue for today. So samples of mascara, thank you Chanel. I also got a sample of Lee Exclusives de Chanel. I didn't pronounce that right. Oh, it's Gardenia. It's Gardenia. There you go. So I got a sample of their perfume as well. And I think there's a few other perfumes samples in here. So I also got the Lilift sample, which I can try. I got 2 of the Sublimage. What are you? Oh, gel to oil cleanser. That one I'm actually interested in. I want to try that. So I got 2 samples of their gel to oil cleanser. Oh, 3. I got 3 samples of their gel to oil cleanser. And what are you? You are a Lilift. There you go. I've got another Lilift. I think this is eye cream. So I've got 2 of those. And I think, is that all the samples? Yes. Okay, so they're all the samples I got. So, like, decent amount of samples, guys. All right, now what did I actually buy is the question. So the very first thing I got is their bronzer. So this is the Chanel bronzer. Now, I've discovered TikTok. I'm about to start TikTok. In fact, I will throw my TikTok up for you down below. I have not actually got any content up yet, but I plan to start makeup-based content around makeup products I love and why, and I'll show you how I, as a 42-year-old woman who knows nothing about makeup, applies my makeup, because we all need to see that. I've watched a lot of TikTok recently. Apparently, this bronzer is everything. People love this Chanel bronzer. So I'm like, I'll try it. Why not? Bronzer is not necessarily something I'm great with, but I'll give it a go. So this is what it looks like. It's a cream bronzer. So let's just do that and show you guys what it looks like. So it's very, very subtle on the back of my hand there, but you know, it's a beautiful formula. It's really lovely. It doesn't smell of anything, so that's good. But I've been dying to try it because people rave about this bronzer. So I'm going to give that a go and see how I go using a cream bronzer. I do use a cream bronzer in a stick form. So I've got a stick form on today. I think I've got the LYS bronzer on today. And I'm fine with the powder. I love my Hourglass ones and my NARS ones, but this one I'm excited to try because people rave about this. So that was the first thing I picked up, and it was something that I desperately wanted, and that came from Brisbane. I also got, hang on, where is it? Let me just... Oh, there we go. So the mascara I just talked about. So the one that she gave me the samples of, this is the full size one, because I had a sample from somewhere else, the Le Volume mascara. I must have gotten it, did I get it with Christmas? I don't know. At some point I had a Chanel like travel size, the little sample size ones of this, and I tried it and I thought it was fantastic. So I grabbed one of these because, like I said, I've got, you know, 6 or 7 mascaras on the go at any one time. And so I got this one. It's got a really great wand. So we're all about the wand with mascara. Because hopefully that is going to focus. And this is just black. So straight up black mascara. So happy to have that because I've tried it and I love it. So I'll add that into my rotation of mascaras now. And then I also got this mascara. So this is part of their limited range, and this is in a color called Rouge Garnet. So it's red basically. So it's a red mascara. And Dale was with me when I bought this, and she also got one. And we, I I was like, oh, I don't know. And the woman was like, just try it. And I was like, that actually looks really good, because they put it on day. I was like, wow, that looks great. And this is really cool. So you press this and then you undo it from there. So that's actually really cool. Now look at this color. Look at this color. Is that not cool? So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to trying this one. There we go. So that's the color that comes up. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I don't know if I'll wear that one as often as my black, but I'm certainly looking forward to trying it nonetheless. Okay, other things that I got while I was there, I got 3 liquid lip colors. So I love a long wearing mascara today. A long wearing lip. Today I'm wearing MAC, the 24-hour one that they've just released, and I love a long wearing lipstick. So I got these ones from Chanel. So this is in the color 104 Bright Raspberry. So you can see it's the color down one end, and then the other end is a just a gloss to go on top. So I remember when this style very first came out, I feel like it was Revlon, might have brought out, or Maybelline, were the very first ones to bring out this kind of technology where it was, you'd put the color on, you'd let it dry, and then you'd put the gloss over the top. So that's the raspberry, this one, just here. And it's quite bright, but I like a bright lipstick. So I got the 104 Bright Raspberry. I also got this one. This is 54 Strawberry Red. And it's a bit more matte in its color. So let's put that next to it. So it's definitely more on the red side, but still got a pink base to it. So it's this top one here. And then I also got 57 Darling Pink. Now, are we getting the feeling that I do the pinks? I will automatically look at the pinks, and I do. And this one is much more beige. So let's get that one on the go. And that's a much more neutral color for me. Oh. So let's have a look. So I'll come over a little bit closer. So from top to bottom, so this top pink one here, that is the Darling Pink. So it's a bit more beige. The second one down is the Strawberry Red. So it's got a bit more red to it. And then this bottom one here, that is our Bright Raspberry. And then this is my mascara down here. So they're the colors of these Chanel lipsticks. So they're still drying down, but we'll let them dry there for a little bit longer. And then I can do the white test to see how they hold up. So I got those 3 because I love a long wearing lipstick. I can't be bothered reapplying, just have it last all the time. Okay, I also got 2 Rouge Cocoa Flash lipsticks. So the normal lipstick. So this is 78 Emotion. So let's open that up. I do love Chanel's packaging. They make beautiful packaging. So this is the Emotion. And it's just a really sheer pink. So down the bottom there, this one is the really sheer pink, and that's beautiful. I really love that. It's a great, just, you know, throw it on gloss out the door. It's for when you don't need your lipstick to last all day. So if I'm filming, I will always wear a 24-hour lipstick, or one that's going to last ages, because I generally batch film. So I'll film back to back to back. But if I'm just heading out for a day with my kids, I'll go with more of a gloss. I want a little bit of color, but lots of shine. And then this one is 54 Boy. Now, I bought this, and then Sophia Richie wore it to her rehearsal dinner, I think, and it was all over TikTok, and it went nuts. So this is one of her colors, and then there's another one that I love that she wore on her wedding day, and I had already had one, but I had, like, it had gone off, I'd melted at some point. So I went looking for it, but because she had put it all over TikTok, couldn't get it anywhere in Australia, not online, not in store, nowhere. I asked, and the sales associate literally laughed at me, like there was no chance. But I have a very good friend in Paris at the moment who I love and adore, who has tracked me down my lipstick, so that's still coming in. But this is Boy, so she wore this for her rehearsal dinner, and it's also a really beautiful neutral. So these are the Rouge Coco Flash lip balms. So they're a lip color. It's a hydrating, vibrant shine lip color, but they aren't crazy pigmented. So this is Boy on the bottom. So this is Boy here. This is the one that Sophia Richie had, and this is Emotion above it in this pink color. So love both of these. One is more neutral than the other, obviously, but really love those as well. So I managed to get those, and then I have bought a collection of 3 for the Chanel Les Beiges Water Fresh Tint collection. So I have the whole set. So I have the tint, the blush, and the complexion touch. So basically it's a tint that you can put on underneath your foundation to kind of warm it up, or to give you a little bit of luminosity. And then the foundation is also there, and I got the blush as well. And I've been waiting to try these because they look super interesting. And it was interesting to talk to the sales associate about these, because when I started to talk to her, she's like, "Are you a makeup artist?" And I said, "No, I'm not." And she said, "Oh, it's usually only makeup artists who really look at these because they can be hard to use." And I was like, "Well, that's interesting, but I'll give it a go." So this is the foundation, and you can see it looks so strange, and it comes out in little bubbles, and then all these little bubbles burst, and that's what gives you the pigment. So it is water-based, obviously, and you do get a little brush with this to help you put it on. Not sure if I'll use the brush or if I will use one of my own brushes. And then this is the tint. So this is in a medium. So I'm not sure if you're able to see, it's also got those little bubbles, but this gives you a bit of color and a bit of luminosity. So I will put this underneath this. So I'll go this and then this, and hopefully that gives me a little bit of warmth. I do that now with my makeup. I have a base that goes underneath to give me a little bit of warmth. And then this is the blush. So this is Intense Coral. They're only doing 2 colors in this, which I'm finding really strange, but I'm wondering if they don't think it's going to go the distance. So let's see. So I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the blush. So when it comes out, let's just, sorry, there. So when it comes out, it looks like that, and it'll just sit there, and then you got to work on it to get it to burst all the little bubbles, and that's what gives you the pigment. So you can see I'm just tapping it, and that's working very well. So this is what it looks like. So now you've got pigment. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. So there's the pigment from the blush. So that's how that works. I think they're going to be fiddly to work with, but I'm very interested to see what kind of finish it gives me when I use the 3 together, because I think to use just one, the other products you put on top of it could really make or break the base, basically. I think if you don't use the base, if you don't use these as your cream products together and you put other creams on them, I'm wondering if you're going to get a lot of pilling from your makeup afterwards. So I'm definitely interested to see how this all goes, and I'll probably try and do like a full face of Chanel makeup at some point over on TikTok just to show you all what it looks like. So I was interested to find this. I haven't seen the blush very often at all. In fact, I have struggled to find it. They had it at David Jones in Sydney. Only 2 colors, which is really disappointing. I'd like to see a whole heap of colors, but if they're not sure this formula is going to go the distance, there's no point in putting a lot of money into a whole heap of colors. These 24-hour lipsticks have now set down, so let's just give you the test of how good it is. So there we go. So you can see the top one has dried down, and I'm rubbing that pretty hard. And that's like, the smudging has actually come from the one below it, which is not set properly, but the one that is set, yeah, that's pretty good. And then if you want to get it to gloss up, you just put the gloss on top. So in terms of formula, pretty good. Happy with those. I will play with those and let you all know how I go. But if you want more makeup content, or you're interested in how I do my makeup, or I try a lot of stuff, I have no problems buying stuff just to try. I've got a whole bag of stuff I've got to actually find a new home for. I'm probably going to give it to my makeup artist who did my makeup for my wedding, but I have no problems trying things, and if they don't work out, I'll just move them on. So I just give them away. So if you're interested in makeup content, please come follow me over on TikTok. I plan to start that fairly soon because I love makeup. I really do. But yeah, that's been my Chanel unboxing for the day. Most of it is makeup, but I am super happy to have my card holder for my rose gold mini. Yay! If you've liked today's video, please can you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also come follow me over on Instagram. I put lots up in real time, lots around my day-to-day life and my collection. So please come follow me over on Instagram. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.